Okay, so as you can see, once again, we're back outside. I guess this is only my second video outdoors. Did one some time ago on a little kit. I have it right here. It was the fire starter kit. And I was actually so happy with it. It works so well. I did a little review video on it to kind of promote the guy's stuff, because like I say, it does as advertised, works really well. I think it's a good product and a good price, and you know, it's coming from somebody in the U.S., so keeping the U.S. dollars in the U.S., which is needed nowadays. He apparently got some sales because people had viewed my video of that, and as his appreciation, he actually contacted me, you know, basically to thank me, sent me and said he was going to be sending something else for me to try out, no charge. So the other day in the mail, I get a letter here, and this neat little fire tin. So inside of this fire tin is basically, it's the same thing that was in the bag. Let me get the top one screwed here. It's just jute cord in wax, but it's in a nice little, you know, can. So now you really don't have to worry about waterproof nature, because as you can go back and watch that video, but as I demonstrated in that video, yeah, there's so much wax in this stuff. Yeah, you could pretty much drop this stuff, I think, in the water and hit it with a spark and it would probably ignite. But you know, I looked at this little can. Now, I've had this for a couple days set, and it's just one of those, I just got so much shit to do. You know, trying to find a few minutes to come out here and do a video on this. I actually got to thinking about it. You know, short of actually taking some of this and cutting it off. You know, take a piece of the, because I showed in that one how, you know, you take the jute cord, you fluff it out so you have lots of surface area. You know, to catch a spark when you use your striker, because this is the same as the other one. It's three. You can see there's 3 strands there that are braided together. And then you take each of those strands and fluff them out, because you really want a lot of fluffy stuff there to catch a flame. But I'm going to do that. You can see I haven't used this one yet. It was still all as received. But I got to thinking about it. I was like, you know something? You really don't even need to cut it off. You know, if you had some, you know, something out, you're out in the field, so if you have some kindling already ready, what you can do is use this as a kind of almost like a reusable fire can. You could do one of two things. Cut off a piece, start a fire, or just leave it just like this. Start the fire and let that burn. Basically use this as a reusable candle, you know, a fire starting candle almost. So, and that's what I'm going to try here right now. I want to just get this kind of fluffed up like this. And then once that burns, because I showed how fast this stuff really goes up, you know, what you could do is, because it is, after all, a metal can. Now, I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but this is just a thought. It's one of those things, I have bird brain ideas occasionally, but, you know, once you get it started, then you could bring over some of your kindling, catch it on fire, and then just drop the metal lid right back on top of it. It's not like it's going to, you know, a little bit of heat's going to damage this. It's a metal can. So let's give it a try. And it's nice and wet out. As a matter of fact, we'll just rub this across the grass, because it's actually misting right now. So yeah, we'll get a little bit of water in there, man. We'll really make this a good challenge today. And I'm using the exact same fire striker that he sent with the original kit. Now, one suggestion for him, if he watches this video, and I'll shoot him an email to let him know I'm doing a video on this. You should sell these separately, because I actually have a few of these that I've gotten over the years. Most of the ones, I don't know where you're getting, I know that, like I say, I'm sure they come from China, but the ones that I'm used to getting, the striker, the steel striker edge here, it doesn't have a burr. The ones that you sell apparently have this nice burr, and that's really good for getting a gigantic shower of sparks. Most of these that I've seen, they don't have that burr rolled over on one edge. They're all like this. It's just, it kind of rolls over flat on this side. This side, you can hear that. There's a nice sharp burr there. Man, that thing just really showers the sparks. So you might consider selling these separately as well. So anyhow, let's give her a try here. So there she goes. Yeah, like I say, So you could bring over something, you know, that's a soggy, wet tree leaf, but, you know, if you had some kindling ready, you know, so now you've transferred your fire. You're pretty, of course, that's going to go out because, like I say, this tree leaf soggy. It's been raining, but, you know, you could blow that out or just put the lid back on it. There, you're done. You know, till the next time you're ready, and then you could just pull out a little bit more, fluff it up. You know, so that's actually really nice that it's in a metal can like this. I really like that. Like I say, it kind of makes it a self-contained. You really don't even need a knife or anything to cut off a piece. You can just pull some up, basically make a candle wick out of it, get it lit, bring over some kindling, get it lit, then you can just drop the lid back on top of it, and you're good to go. It's ready to go for the next time, because as soon as you put the lid back on it, it's going to smother the fire out. So there's just an idea. I think that's a great little product. Matter of fact, I like this even, I don't want to say I like it more than those little fire nibs that came in this bag. Honestly, these things do work really great for starting a fire, especially the ones that have the jute cord already in them, because they burn for, like I say, well over 5 minutes. From what I was experiencing, but this is really small and convenient, all in a nice little can, so you know that's all you need right there. The fire nibs are great, but yeah, I think, man, I don't mind getting like 10 or 12 of these things just to have one everywhere. And like I say, I think you should sell these separately, or you know, maybe sell them separately, or when you sell these, I don't think you have these listed yet for sale, but when you do start selling these, maybe make it optional. You can get them with, you know, with the striker kit or without. So, you know, because I might like to get like maybe 3 or 4 more of these that have this nice edge on here, that nice burr. Because like I say, they work really well. And then, like I say, I might get like 10 or 12 of these things. I really like it. It's a nice little can. So, again, going to have to give it a thumbs up. It's a nice little product. So there's just a really quick review on another product from the seller. I'll see if I can... I got to figure out how to do it, because I've actually never done it before. I'll grab a link for the video I did on that first fire starter kit, and I'll put that down in the text in the description. So if you want to go back and view that video, you can. And then I have his contact information on eBay, where you can look him up on eBay then and find him. Like I said, I think the other day when I first got this, like I said, I've had this for a few days. I actually went to his eBay listing. I did not see these for sale yet, so I don't know if maybe he was waiting for me to do a video on this. So I'll get this uploaded, shoot him a message, and maybe by the time it gets up, he'll actually have these up on eBay. But yeah, nice little product. So there you go.